The Premier League games just keep coming, don't they, this week? And we are now heading to North London, where Tottenham host West Ham tonight, looking to build on their late draw at the Etihad and end a run of 4 games without a win. For more build-up, we can cross to Michael Bridge, who is at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Michael, where is your umbrella?
I know, Gail, I know. I've had an absolute nightmare, haven't I? But look, it could be shining down for Spurs fans later. Who knows? It's a massive game tonight for Spurs and West Ham. To talk about the game, I've got Chris Cowlin here from the Spurs Chat podcast. Chris, Spurs-West Ham, we know the rivalry, we know how much West Ham don't like Spurs, but it's always a good game, isn't it?
Always a great game, always a great London derby, but 3 points is an absolute must for Tottenham tonight. We haven't won a game in 4, although the performances have been good, but yeah, expecting a feisty encounter as normal.
I know you went to City on Sunday. I said in the last night it felt like a win. Did it feel like a win?
Absolutely felt like a win. Brilliant second half performance. Giovanni Lo Celso, of course, getting another goal for us. Really, really important. But the amount of injuries that we have had in the last month or so, you know, it doesn't matter what team Ange Postecoglou seems to put out. He demands, you know, that same level, and the players are really delivering, and it's really great to see.
Could you believe Spurs were that attacking in the last 10 minutes? You know, getting that equaliser.
Well, we went toe-to-toe, and Ange Postecoglou and the pressers keep saying that he expects more in that final third. So when the final third really do deliver, it's going to be very, very exciting. But what Ange has done in the last 6 months since his arrival has been absolutely amazing. Even the defeats, you know, people haven't been really disappointed because we've really played well in those games. And, you know, another 6 months, it could be really exciting to see.
Is Postecoglou and Tottenham Hotspur the perfect match?
Absolutely, absolutely perfect match, and I have never seen, not just Spurs, but you know, in Premier League history, I've never seen such a transformation and the fans really getting on board with a manager, and it's brilliant to see. Everyone's behind Ange, and as I say, transfer window in January coming up. And future transfer windows, if the club really do help him out, we could really be going places and perhaps put a trophy in the cabinet, which is well overdue.
One player back tonight, it's a huge player for Spurs. Their vice-captain, Christian Romero, you must be delighted with that.
Absolutely delighted. He's been really missed in this Tottenham Hotspur team, but as I say, any player that's come in has done a job, but Romero is a real leader. I love his aggression. Perhaps he's got to tone it down just a tad, but you know, a player like that is really, really important for us.
Now, I need to warn all Spurs fans tonight, 6 months to the day, West Ham won the Europa Conference League. I think West Ham fans might remind Spurs fans about that tonight, won't they?
Probably, but of course our club is going places and it's all about direction, and we're going in the right direction. I know a lot of West Ham fans are very unhappy with their manager and their style at the moment. It sounds like us last season. You know, of course we've gone through a tough time, but I'm not interested in West Ham or their trophies. I'm interested in us.
Very true, but they were a good side. They've made some good signings. Kudus, Ward-Prowse,
yeah.
Jarrod Bowen's on fire over the last few months. I mean, it's going to be a really tough game tonight, isn't it?
Michael, every single game in the Premier League is tough. It is going to be tough tonight, but we've got to get back to winning ways. It is really, really important. League position, of course, the target now, you know, particularly after those first 10 games being unbeaten, it is about, you know, trying to get that Champions League spot and trying to get us back into Europe, because a club like Spurs have to be in Europe.
Prediction tonight?
2-1 Spurs, 3 points all the way.
Right, Chris Cowlin, thank you very much. He's available at Christmas and birthdays and weddings for Maurizio Pochettino lookalikes. But for now, Chris, thank you. Spurs West Ham, 8:15.
Thank you very much, Michael. And you can stay across all the action from that game. And, of course, it is Everton Newcastle as well. Just scan the QR code on the screen now and you can watch every goal from tonight's Premier League games shortly after the final whistle.